Hello, 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 hello. Good morning. Happy Thursday. What's up, chat? Or good afternoon or good evening if you're watching the replay of this. Yeah, I thought it would be funny to put a different title up on this stream. I mean, it's no secret the market's been tougher the last few days. I've been taking a couple of paper cuts. That'll be funny. Vote whether you're bearish, bullish, or neutral. I think you guys mostly, so far, it's 66% bullish at the moment. What's up, chat? Have some sip of water, a sip of coffee, actually. What a mess yesterday. All right. La papa. All right. When in doubt, zoom out. All right. This was yesterday where I marked out that gap fill. Yeah, okay. We're above weekly open again. It's Thursday. Okay. We haven't moved much this week at all. On the weekly, I mean, what's the weekly range right now? 400 points, 470 points on the NASDAQ, and 60 points on ES. Took those equal highs yesterday. What time frame do you guys think looks the cleanest for analysis? Because I can't find a good one. I might even switch to standing again today. Not gonna lie. All right. Four hour, 1 hour, 15. Yeah, but like, what do you see there? I don't really see much at all here. What a freaking ugly setup. All right. Yes, clearly the stronger one here. I gotta be bullish. But I'm not gonna enter a trade unless someone gets screwed over. Oh. Bearish. You guys are only 24% bearish, and neutral is 17%. Good to know. Hi, Ghost. No degenning today. Okay. That's good. Proud of you. Like to look at the stock heat map at the beginning of the day. This is the S&P 500. This is the NASDAQ. Okay. Awesome title for today's video. Thank you, Nacho. I'm just experimenting. We're not gonna degen though. It's just the sign of the times. I'm just pointing out how stupid NASDAQ is recently. NASDAQistan, as people like to say. We had PPI, but that didn't really move much. On my website now, I put an economic calendar, by the way. So here, I'm using this. Thursday, August, it says PPI. Instead of actually what was the actual forecast, etc. Now I'm looking, we have anything else today? Not so much. 30-year bond auction is rated high impact at 1 p.m. Going up like an elevator. We up. Yeah, we're about to like literally hit yesterday's high. We just did. We're past 30,000 on the NASDAQ. Zam. ATR last 5 days for the NASDAQ is 600 and ES it's 85. How much we moved so far today? 260 points. Yeah, this could end up being bullish. Bullish trend day. Yesterday though, you know, we had, where's yesterday's open? Yesterday we started near the highs. Okay. Making my way uptown. Do you guys think that we'll have a trend day, or do you think that we'll barcode and this is a trap? Could be a trap. Mm-hmm. And I need you, ba-da-da-da-da-da, and I miss you, ba-da-da-da-da-da. All right, let's see. And now I wonder I could fall into the sky. Right, RTH hours for, I have this marked out NASDAQ, actually. Yeah, dipped into it. Immediately ran up. What a crazy 15-minute candle. Crazy 15-minute candle. This feels like that day where we just kept running. There we go. There's QQQ. About previous yesterday's high. Okay. Previous week high. Or Wednesday's high. Okay. Dickie Mo, what platform were you paper trading on? TradingView? Try to just connect to, are you connected to a different account on TradingView? You might have to connect your prop firm account or something. All right. Someone said, give it up. The train has already left. Give what up, bro? I'm not going to give up. It's only been 5 minutes. It's only been 10 minutes into the market open. All right. What a wick. Give it up. We will never see a red candle in our lifetimes. Wow. That's quite the comment. Umar. Good morning, former Globetard. Good morning, wicked dude. The move is not already done. Brian G says. Yeah. I think there's still moves left in the session. How old are you, Tanya? I don't know, 7? Somewhere between 7 and 70. I'm in my late 20s. Late 20s. I don't like the number. 27 is better than 28. I like odd numbers better than even numbers. I always put the TV on an odd number. 4 hour, these equal highs getting taken out. This is a pretty tough market. Yeah. Continuing up, barely any pullback. Yeah, I'd rather just wait for a pullback. Which we might never get, we'll see. Nasdaq pretty much bounced on midnight open level. This has been the theme of the market. It's like, okay, yesterday hits previous day low or 4 hour, doesn't do anything off those levels, barely. Today, no manipulation. Let's just go straight up, bro. Just go straight up. Fugazi. You think that the pullback to here was a manipulation at the open? I mean, is it really? I don't know. That wasn't much of a pullback. I don't really consider that a manipulation. Who put the stop here? Nobody. Everybody had stops down here. Everybody that was long before the open, nobody would put a stop like here or something. So I don't really count that as manipulation. It's just a pullback. Okay. What an hourly candle that is. Crazy. Equal highs on the daily. We took them out. The previous weekly high, yeah, there was like 3 of them there. Where else do you see equal highs on the daily? Yeah, we bounced off that previous day high. That's a good point, Sweeney. The retest of previous day high. True. It's nuts. Let's see. Let's follow the 5-minute here. Dow is doing something completely different, as usual, bro. Like, that's pretty much what always happens. Can we take a re-entry for retesting relative equal highs? I mean, you can try it out. Feel free. We have 10 a.m. open soon. Next 4-hour candle, an hourly candle. Honestly, this might not happen, but I'd be like pretty happy if it retraced in the 15-minute FEG here. And that way, people that are holding stops or the slow do get screwed over in that sense. They get stopped out. But I guess we'll have to see how strong this is. It might be so strong we don't ever retrace. Gotta see. Yes, really close to all-time highs there. Okay. Four minutes until this hourly closes. Jaskaran Hunjan, good job. You recovered your 7-hour losing streak. Good job. You fear 10 a.m. will be an HRLR. That's possible. Possible. It won't come back and be a young black? Oh, I don't know. We'll find out. We'll find out if a couple levels marked out. We'll see what happens at previous week high. Etc. It is possible it won't come back. Maybe we will expand 600 points. We've only expanded 300 points on the daily so far, so maybe it won't. It's been pretty strong so far. This was barely a pullback, so it's possible. I'm gonna watch this. Am I still golfing? Oh, I gotta get back into it. Gotta get back into it. Yeah, it seems like unless he took a trade at the open, not really many entries here. Yep, here we are, all-time highs for ES. Okay. What to do? Good morning, Chris. Peanut Chris? What a name. No, I didn't take a trade yet. What was I supposed to do? You guys, I'm not a trader that trades these no retracement setups. It's too risky. Oh my god, we're gonna just like launch off of this all-time highs and that's it. I ain't doing that. Chris Fisher, it's true. Snaked people today. It's like Siki Kak. What kind of name is that? He says, I always feel bad for New York trader. Oh dear. Bro, do you even know my name? At least say my name, bruh. The hell? James Thomas 8685. $5 donation. Thank you. He said, I literally dreamed NASDAQ would fly today. Woke up to 9 a.m. Bullish AF price action. Made 2K off a gut long and lockdown. Am I in a relationship with NASDAQ? If you're having dreams about the market, yeah, you're pretty obsessed. You might be. I think we're all in a toxic relationship with the NASDAQ. Top three things that didn't happen. That's funny. I've had dreams about the NASDAQ before. I don't know about letting it affect my trade in the morning, though. Would you, Tanya, knew that this would happen? I think you have to rephrase that question. I don't know what that means. Oh, all right. Hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more. No more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more. You have the proof, James Thomas? He has the proof that he had a dream about the NASDAQ? Oh, you mean like the trades? Suppose you were marking charts all week and already had directional bias in your conscious. I mean, I was bullish. You know, I think this was just one of those scenarios where I gotta take it off the open. Yeah. I'm not gonna wait for you. It's okay. Let's see here. Kind of sucks when you've been trying this play and then you don't get an entry. Oh well, that's literally what the job is. Sometimes it'd be like that. All right, here's we have the 10 a.m. open candle. I don't trust that this is just gonna go fly up again. I don't know. I don't trust that right now. Let's see. Might eat my words later, but it's okay. I'm not the type to just buy right after a candle like this. I guess yes, the 10 a.m. open retested the all-time highs, did pop up higher. What do you think, chat? No retracement, just a continuation, or we're going to chop around now from 10 to 11? I can see it being like a tiny candle. Or do you think of reversals in play? 59% of chat voted bullish this morning. Hope some of you guys got in longs. Looks like you did. I didn't take a trade yet. Might be risky. It'll be risky, but it might be possible to try a counter trend trade. J Ballister 34. Yeah, that's not my style. I'm not gonna do that. Every time I try a counter trend trade, when overall my bias has been bullish like all week. And especially on a day where it's like there's no retracements. It's like, oh no, there's a reason why I didn't get my retracements because we're so strong. So then if I try a short, I'm gonna get eaten alive. I'm just not good at this. But good luck if you are. I'm just not gonna do that. Imagine if we get an OTE here. buy it. Let's see some RTH hours. Are there more gaps up to the upside here? Giant gap here. Staying above that 10 a.m. open. We just buy? Chat says to buy. I would just buy like on eval. I wouldn't even take it on my funded. I don't trust this. Not ridiculous. Should we take a shot on eval, chat? Might as well. Take a long, keep a tight stop. The last high. Why chase on an eval? Because you guys keep telling me to take it. Why not? For fun. Everyone wants to see me in a position, so there you go. See it. That's gonna be fun. I mean, so far, staying above 10 a.m. open, staying up near the highs of the day. Why not? Again, this is an eval account, it's not my real. Minute? Yep. Okay. See, this way, you're not risking, but you could see what the trade's like, what the action's like, just by being part of it. Let's see. Everybody always wants to see a trade in play. Let's take a chasey entry and see how that ends up. You know, for chasey entry, hasn't gone anywhere. There you go. It's new hive session by in the 1 minute. And what is it doing? It's just wicking. Yeah, stronger. The heat map, everything's green except for SpaceX today, but SpaceX had a huge run yesterday. It was like up 10%. We had a new high retracing here. Honestly, I don't think it's done that really. Yeah, it's pumping back up. Too high ES. Trimming stop up. What you got, NASDAQ? Yes, just pump and pump, 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 bro. Damn, son. Should've just long that one. I literally hope that this gets stopped out, you know, because then maybe I'll get a retracement for like an actual, for my actual funded account. But doesn't look like it. Yeah, it's just flying, bro. And we're back. Can't beat him, join him. The chat can take out the new high there on that 15-minute candle. Did not. Alright, I'm gonna cut this for a break-even trade. You're welcome. As soon as you enter a trade, consolidates. Yeah, if I wanted to take a chasey entry and it didn't fly away, there's no point in holding that. Nope. Okay, everybody told me you should buy. Look, we went nowhere. You're welcome. Don't tell me what to do, because then I jinx the trade. Now that I'm out, you can fly. Anyway. Back to analysis. Five-minute said, screw you. We're just gonna leave without you. 15-minute. You know, we have all these open 15-minute FEGs. Could definitely retrace there. 3 minutes left in this 15-minute candle. ES has been making new highs and NASDAQ hasn't. That's basically why I'm like, nah, I'm cutting this trade. I mean, if I took the same trade on ES, yep, 10 points. All right, chat, let's see. This is just is really, really similar to that day. What day was that? Freaking last Tuesday. Feels like it, at least. But screw you, I'm not retracing. Imagine if now it takes it out and just explodes to the upside. Still hasn't made a new high of day. NASDAQ. ES has made new highs of a day repeatedly through these past 5 minutes, 10 minutes. Here it is. You're welcome. You're welcome to the longs. I got out for you. Of course, yeah. That's low-key hilarious. Decided, okay, I'm gonna chase a 10-15 on an eval, and we did nothing for 10 minutes. I cut it or was it here? Yeah, 10 minutes in. Then we pop up. Oh well. Trying something new on the stream, you know? Let's see. Yes, finally doing a little bit of a pullback. YM, yeah, acting different, but YM, yeah, I mean, YM I don't trade. Who trades YM here? Rest in peace anyone shorting the NASDAQ. Say what you want, but at least that's who's the person that said like, oh, it might be risky, but counter trend trade. See, this is the reason why you don't counter trend trade on a day like today. It's barely giving retracements. It's just too strong. After consolidating all week. Man, I'd be up like what? Probably like 40 points or so. If I held that. I was hoping that, honestly, to get out so I can concentrate if it was going to retrace, fail here and maybe an SMT and then retrace lower, like to here, for me to take something. But no, NASDAQ's like, hold my beer. I'm just going to keep running. Oh my god. Who was the person that said it's not going to come back? You were right. Not retracing today. I think that was pretty much the clue. Stayed above the 10 a.m. candle open. That's why I had my stop for that eval. But like, that's why I'm saying like, oh, it's not a bad idea to try it on an eval, because then at least I'm kind of involved in this price action and not just like waiting for some retracement. And I could see here, okay, yeah, maybe the next time I'll hold it for longer, and then after that, you know, you're practicing and you can take it on a real account. That's how it goes. You shouldn't be just taking it straight up on a funded account or your live account if you're experimenting a bit. Experimenting on a live stream is different. It takes guts, but like honestly, well, when else? I'm live every single day, so I'm fine with this, with doing that. Sheesh, buddy. Just never retracing. What I have marked down that blue line is regular trading hours. Wednesday's high during regular trading hours. Literally, okay. Slide. The bull flag traders winning today. Breakout traders. Should just watch this on the 5-minute for that chasey long and just been like, all right, it's fine, it's still consolidating. But it's hilarious how I longed here. It was the only like 5-minute pullback for the next. It was this 1 out of 2. Goes be like that sometimes. All right. Let's concentrate. So far today we have moved 480 points. Almost 500 points on the NASDAQ, and on ES we've moved 77. We have like 10 more points until ES hits ATR, and like 100 for the NASDAQ. So we could definitely get to here. I would rather wait for a retracement. I don't care. Maybe during lunch hours. I don't know, you just need one tweet to throw you down 100 points, right? Thoughts? I wish I had a dream about the NASDAQ last night, James. Okay. Let's wait. We have 10 a.m. open here. 10:50 macro could be potential. I mean, we've moved a bunch this morning. Maybe it will give something else. How much did we move during 10 a.m. hour? Let's see. Like 100 points. Kind of ridiculous. But like the last 3 15-minute candle bars haven't been as big as the first two. You know, this hourly candle is smaller relatively on the NASDAQ. I don't know about ES. Yeah, slightly smaller. The next hourly candle could be a red one, giving us a retracement. Could be. I think I'd be able to tell if, I mean, we'll see what happens at 10:50. Once it dips like into this 5-minute, it seems like it's really just been following every 5-minute FEG. Or smaller. Left so many open ones. See, ES, new high there. NASDAQ didn't make a high yet. Is this the start of the retracement chat? Like it so far. I nibbled the short. Again, this is on eval. There's no point otherwise. Scalp. See what happens. Is this just a retracement on the 5-minute, or is it going to retrace on the 15? ES looks more like the 15-minute. It already inverted this and it was stronger, so we'll see. All I did is when I said, is this the start of the retracement, when I pointed out the SMTs, ES made a new high, NASDAQ didn't. I just nibbled short there, and that's kind of it. I took partials at that 5-minute and just break even now because I don't, like I said, we're going to find out here what's going on. $15-minute on NASDAQ, like, pretty interesting here, this wick. This is still too much of a premium I'd want to long in on my, like, regular funded accounts. So, yeah, I'm just going to hold this until either it's break even or whatever, or if it retraces to 150s. Might as well. There. I have my stop up here. So you can be involved in the market. See if that was that retracement, and that's it. Okay, I partial what I added as it was failing up there, and then let's just see. Pretty much just scalping my evals today. What a day. Yes, at that all-time high, previous weekly high level. Wow, look at that hourly right now. Yeah, of course that we stopped 3 ticks before that second partial for me. Nice little rejection there in the bearish area. Want it to drop to my second partial now. If it kind of peaks up again, I'll be okay with just taking that off. So let's see, in the next couple minutes, we get a little drop. That'll be nice. It's nice. Don't see why it would just do that. Love that. Alright, let's just wait. Let's gonna wait. Okay. Yes, right at that 10 a.m. open. Kind of hilarious, no? Slow. Digging again. Oh, oh, gracious skies, da 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 da. There you go. Right? You low there. The rest is stop, break even. We have the 1050 macro actually. Alright, during 1050 it retraced into this bearish area, broke lower, etc. Yeah, we're definitely retracing ES, yeah. Let's see, how much did we retrace on this guy on the 15? Alright, 1050 macro. See if we follow through, get some more stops taken out, sell stops. It's the next sell stop here, minor sell stop. We'll watch ES as well. This definitely looks a lot different. Like, we could literally just be consolidating a bit in the next 5 to 10 minutes. So far, made some money scalping short there, but that's kind of it. And here on this push back up, I also added wallet. Yeah. SMT ES there. It doesn't matter here if it goes back up or not. Like, made some on the downside, now stops break even. Very weird. Right? You low? Just keep dragging the stop up. I don't want to be part of, like, consolidation. In the last 15-minute candle, the NASDAQ is shooter. Big wick to the upside, right? ES2. 11 a.m. hourly candle about to close, and there it is. Not particularly strong for ES. So I would think that, and even NASDAQ, we would get to, you know, this huge hourly FEG. I would expect some retracement the next, during lunchtime. So to me, it doesn't matter so much to play the full retracement lower. I'd rather be ready for long, for example. Okay, out of the rest there. So pretty, interesting morning here. You scalp shorts, good job. It's good exercise. ES did, now we have 11 a.m. open. ES did momentarily, it bounced first here at the all-time highs and previous week high at 10 a.m. And now we took all of that back. Little bounce again. I'm personally going to be marking out previous hourly low. See if we're going to get there. Could be a sloppy way lower. But I'm not going to be the one longing after a last hourly candle like this. I wouldn't be longing here right now. That's not convincing for me. If anything, you have the afternoon session. Other than that, put a funny title on the stream today and I did not lose money. So maybe you gotta jinx yourself. Let's see, chat. What do you think of this morning? It was fine. Could be better. Should have just longed the open. Close your eyes and long kind of day. But hey, I think that today, as long as we hold up, we can definitely have follow through tomorrow and be ready for tomorrow, Friday, or even the afternoon session. We still have upside targets, essentially. So good luck, good trading. Don't be a degen. If you're going to chase, do it on eval, Or if you're going to try something a little bit different, don't do it on your funded. Try it out on eval. That way it's not completely emotionless like paper trading is. But it gives you something to practice with. Hope everyone has a good day. Do I think that we see 30,000 again today? Yeah, it's an interesting question. I don't know if we'll trace all the way down there. I think no. But I could be wrong. 50% of this leg up is now previous week high, so it could get to 30,074. I don't know. I think I'd rather let lunch do its thing. Let them like hopefully consolidate a bit, and then maybe there's a long in there somewhere. Yeah. All right, that's nice to see. Like I said, I would not be longing this, so I hope I saved people there. It was merely just a 5-minute retracement for ES and NASDAQ, right? So stay safe. Don't be a degen. See you tomorrow. Same bat time, same bat channel, 9:15. Bye.